getting some fun stuff already because I'm seeing QUALIFIER. He is going to take that Weaver, I would imagine, to make sure the Monkey King doesn't have to go against that Dazzle in that terrible match.
And then just using his chill and touch, he actually gets a kill on it there, and it's a significant amount of experience, and they've gotten pulls already down bottom too, so you see their lane is at least getting a lot of XP. As
mid lane. I mean, I said I thought it'd be even, but QUALIFIER turning up big time. I mean, here we have it. You know, the Beastmaster, Boxy steps forward. They throw it down. Cold Feet is going to proc, but he has the Ink Swell on him. The stun will connect on Sumail, but Boxy, he'll fall. Sumail also getting very, very low himself. Insania's trying to finish him off. He's juking through the trees, but indeed the ball vision will allow Insania to set up and get the kill. At the same time, up top, Liquid were also able to make moves in onto Ceb.
So he will now have that room control as we were talking about earlier.
Bottom lane.
On top of that set. And he's making a move. He's actually keeping bottom.
Well, yeah, Boxy, he's already gone down. They are going to try and find a kill in return. As you say, with these TPs, they can get revenge. They roll in onto Sumail. They'll get both of them. No-Tail is surrounded. QUALIFIER getting the double. And it'll be hard for mid one instead to have too much impact. QUALIFIER will have that regen rune taken away from him by Saxa. And QUALIFIER's moving over to help out Tiger. Ceb has been found. He's trying to get himself a little bit of safety here back in the jungle. This time, the Grave will come in time onto Ceb. Ceb goes for the TP out. They will have the stun to cancel it, though. Ceb gets held back. He will fall. They'll turn over towards Saxa. QUALIFIER ready to clean up more. Now has to time-lapse out and doesn't quite have enough damage to kill off the Rubik. So Saxa will live. But now Sumail is in. Sumail, he has a remnant prepared. Back by the tier 2. Incredibly slippery. They really struggle to hold him down. And now back towards mid. They're in on mid 1. Of course, Grave still on cooldown after using it to save Ceb. He's got no way to keep himself alive this time. Liquid bullying both the mid lane and the top lane, bringing all 4 heroes into this sort of area. OG are coming out with the smoke. Sumail's going to try for a setup, but Liquid, they've got a lot of people here if they want to try and help Tiger. Tiger will fall, and maybe they could get more as they go over towards Mickey, even though Liquid have a few here. Can they actually take this fight? They're trying for Saxa, but Sumail jumps in with the Remnants. Insania has the Ink Swell upon him. Sumail still got 2 Remnants to play with. Another Sleight of Fist brings Mickey low. Not quite enough to kill him. Takes that bounty rune away from Liquid. Now down bottom, Liquid. They will find No-Tail, but the AA Ice Blast does come out. Sumail's a little too low on mana to capitalize on it and try and finish off these kills, so no one will die. Maybe looking towards this kill on the mid lane. We'll see how safe mid one plays it.
They want to try to get some more tower on pressure because they haven't even really hit this one. Now for mid one.
That's the brutal combo there. The silence into the stun. There's no chance for a Grave. Sumail will be able to find the grab onto Tiger as he dives under the tower. So a trade is found. OG seeing if they can push in for more. Sumail, he's got the slight change combo, ready to go again. Gets the connection onto Insania. Another setup from Sumail. The Ice Blast flies through. Insania will die. Double buyback coming out from Liquid as they look to turn. They'll find Saxa with the Roar. It is just the Rubik, though. Ideally, with this 2 buybacks, they need to find something more out of this. I imagine maybe, well, obviously you want the Ink Swell maxed out, and I guess maybe he just favors having more damage from the Stroke of Fate to deal with the low-level Flame Guard. But, I mean, even then, it's just a low-level Ceb. All right, they'll take it. Boxy's in with the Roar. Ceb surrounded and instantly walks into his death. Liquid, they're going to start hunting for more in the trees. They'll find the catch on an No-Tail with the shards. Already, Mickey's starting to play around with mid 1 as Liquid. They've caught OG very broken up. And they're going to get the kills because of this. Mid 1, he'll slowly but surely fall. The Grave will only buy him some time. Boxy's the one to claim the triple kill.
Foxy left his courier in the lane as well. Gets the kill. He also gave both kills on his Necro books. And,
and he's going to show. Because he's going to try for No-Tail, but No-Tail's got back up with him. A bit of an ambitious attempt there from Boxy with the Roar. No-Tail's going to be saved by the Grave, and Boxy's going to die for that attempt. Ceb does get low to Tiger and Insania, but there's no further follow-up from the 2 of them. Mickey, does he want to commit to try and finish this kill? He's revving up the ultimate. The Soulbind's out. They'll lay him down with a Boundless Strike. Ceb's getting low. They'll get the kill. It's a double for Mickey. Over to mid 1 they go in with the Snowball, cancelling the TP. They'll get a 3rd kill. Liquid will manage to get out on top of that trade. They do end up losing Tiger at the end of it all to the Poison Touch. Him and Insania sat behind the tower. Boxy prepared to sort of intervene from the back lines. But already OG seem a little spooked. They know that Liquid's starting to build the numbers up and they begin the retreat. Ceb's going to be the one left behind. Boxy leads in with the Roar. Ceb's relatively tanky. Tiger's going to roll across. Can they burst him down? They're bringing him low. Ceb still alive. Finally falls. The Boundless Strike from Mickey comes out as after cleaning up Sumail, he's ready to move over, join the rest of Liquid to finish off the remainder of OG. Saxa tries for the TP, but QUALIFIER finds him with the Shikuchi. Only mid 1 able to get out alive. Everybody else dies. And still 8k down, and as you say, with these cores, with their BKBs, do do pose a huge threat for OG's lineup that do struggle to deal much damage at all through the Magic community.
They have no control for them either, and they're elusive heroes as QUALIFIER, he has the BKB, and now they've got the Soulbind.
Yeah, the two-man silence, look at the two of them down. Sumail's trying to get that bug off him, he cannot do so in time. Both Sumail and Ceb will fall, and now Liquid can collapse on the remainder of OG. No-Tail will also go down. As we're seeing, yeah, QUALIFIER, if he can press BKB, he is going to live.
Yeah, he's not, I mean, he's had a perfect game, right? Like 14-0-7, he killed, he got the first, he did like everything he had to do so far in this one. Liquid have given up a couple kills here and there, but overall, they've kept their composure. Now
when they're in,
dive forward, the roar.
Foxy just commits straight away with the roar on to Mid1. Mid1's gone over towards Saxa, they turn, he's silenced. Mickey trying to dive in for this one, and with the slow from Insane here, they'll get it. 2 kills behind the tier 3s, they'll resume pushing. This game is getting closer and closer to just looking to be a little too much for OG's draft to deal with when playing behind. They're down 14k. They're going to lose this bottom melee racks. And their only real scaling core that's in an okay position is Sumail, the mid dazzle, and oh, it's QUALIFIER as well. He's playing it the safe way in terms of itemization. He's going for the Lincoln Sphere. He did, I would imagine, see the ultimate orb on the dazzle, knows that Mid1 is going to try and build this Hex to have some sort of lockdown before the BKBs come out. But before that Hex is going to be there, that Lincoln's will be complete. Mid lane, they'll look for the lead in onto Ceb. Ceb trying to keep himself alive with the Ghost Scepter. Buys him a little bit of time. Still though, Mickey's trying to close the gap. Jumps in deep over to the two of them. There's the roar, splitting them apart. The Soulbind destroying both Mid1 and Saxa. Ceb cannot get out in time. 3 dead on OG. I mean, we're seeing how good it really can be. I mean, it just makes sense, right? You know, this hero, if you get those early levels, that solo XP, you know, Shikuchi are hurt. You're able to do so much from an early level, and you're such a nuisance to deal with. Mickey finding a beautiful jump in into the middle of 4 members of OG. Saxa goes down. Sumail and Ceb having to try their best to retreat, but Ceb, he's shut in by the Igloo. There'll be a buyback from Mid1. OG still desperately trying to get something going their way, but I do not see it happening as the dive comes in from Liquid, taking out No-Tail. Sumail again in trouble. The silence from Insania. The Inkswell as well. He tries to close the gap on Mid1. The root will hold in place. Sumail, he gets another sleight of fist out, but he will fall up inside his own base, and there we have it. They'll tap out. It is enough for OG in this game one as Liquid. They come in with some smart strats, and it proves to be super effective. 44-18, 27k gold lead.
If Liquid takes the towers and OG doesn't, this TB has nowhere to farm, and it's a
move to a gank. No-Tail about to hit level 2. He just needs to kill that small creep right there.
See if they can do it. They're in, but the
tag team now
catch the two of them. QUALIFIER's getting low, and with that tag team, it is enough to get the kill. Now Tiger comes in with the response, rolls in over towards No-Tail. Ceb starts to back off, pops the Salve. Already looking for a chance to maybe get back involved in this engagement. Ready to respond if OG try and make a play between these two heroes. Mickey steps forward, he's able to get the Dragon Tail stun in onto Mid1, and poor old Mid1, as soon as he's back in the game, this is 3 times in a row where Liquid have instantly been able to send him back to base.
And then they can look to get involved. I already saw them look very early on getting those deep wards in, so they would have looked to try to at least watch him.
Ceb, this time gets the hook in onto Mickey. Mickey's still got the stick charges, turns with the stun, but the follow-up stun is there from Mid1 onto Mickey. The Dream Core though is down onto the 3 of the Mickey, still alive, gets underneath the tower. No-Tail's trying to finish him off. No-Tail pulls the stick, he still cannot kill this DK. He's tanking the tower. No-Tail will fall alongside though. Over 3 of them, everybody dying here on OG. As again, they are desperately trying to get a fight going while Sumail farms.
Sumail is trying to find a place to farm now, making his way toward bottom. And they did at least get top tower, but you can see Liquid, they're already preparing for the next steps. Tiger's getting deep wards down.
And kill Mickey here. Mickey able to use the Dragon Tail to stop the snowball immediately. Now it does come on after. There's the wraparound there from QUALIFIER. He's ready to join this fight. In they go with the orb. Boxy's able to get the 2-man Dream Core. Both of them locked down. Saxa being focused by QUALIFIER as he pushes back the Shadow Demon to make sure there's no save. Already one down. Ceb tries to jump in over towards Insania. Insania's got the Inkswell stun. Sumail with the damage from the Metamorphosis though does manage to clean up 2 kills for OGs.
Let's see what they consider doing. They're actually going to get the coil in the back.
I mean, the way that Liquid want to play, it doesn't matter what sort of kill, any sort of kill like that. OG, if their numbers are down, they cannot defend, right? You take away a support and suddenly the map is free for you to push in and just continue to play at this pace. Back in the river, Ceb, he's found Insania, and Insania will go down. He does manage to get the Soulbind off, but there's no follow-up. QUALIFIER able to kill off No-Tail yet again. And it is going to need to be, if it's going to give OG a fighting chance. sitting on the shoulders of this TB already around the pit. Liquid able to come out and take a fight. Saxa and Notail getting a little too close. Some ball-on-ball action here as Tiger follows the snowball with his own boulder. They'll get the 2 kills, and this Roche should be theirs unless Ceb can make some sort of miraculous play with the hook shot. But Mickey, he's already making sure that's not going to happen. Playing around with the clockwork. Insania, Boxy, they'll join the forces to kill off Ceb and make sure that he has no chance of succeeding in his dream to interrupt this Roche. As QUALIFIER finishes it off, just throwing bodies at Liquid, just trying to slow them down. You know, if they're killing me, they're not killing the base. That's sort of the strat that OG's heroes are playing by.
Yep, and now they're actually noticing that Sumail has bought the Eagle Song, so they're gonna know this is gonna be a Terrorblade who is now just completed the butterfly. I don't know if the Wolf saw it on time, but they can assume no buyback, no gold for BKB. You can really focus fire Sumail pretty hard. Let's see what they do.
Boxy's gonna find a commitment straight away in onto mid one. They jump in onto the Lesh. Lesh is able to pop the Yours, the stun out onto the 2 of them. Notail into the snowball. Silence onto Sumail, but Sumail already with the meta. He's hitting hard. He's able to take down the Lycan once. The Aegis pop. Can they do it a second time? Sumail falling low. He's ready to take the HP of QUALIFIER, get back up to full. The shards won't catch QUALIFIER, so QUALIFIER's able to get out now. Liquid, they can collapse in onto the heroes of OG. They're in on top of Sumail, and he may have taken the Aegis away from the Lycan, but Liquid, they hit back hard. They take him out, and the rest of OG, it's a team wipe. And, you know, there's some sort of logic to it, right? You know, that's the ult QUALIFIER used outside of the base, nowhere near a push, nowhere. You know. Oh, Sumail, though. Oh, no, Sumail's taking a page out of their book, too. They can't let Sumail die. He's able to get the silence off, but Mickey's on top of them, moving him with the BKB. Ceb hook shots onto the backlines. Will be able to cog in both Tiger and Senia. Tiger is out. Soulbind there connected the 2. The 2 double stun there from Mickey's Dragon Tail. Sumail in trouble. He's silenced. He tries to turn. Another silence stopping him from being able to sunder. He is dead and gone. Liquid just move in, slaughtering OG. Only Ceb to survive, and maybe even not as Boxy. He's chasing him into the base. He is too tanky to finish off, so Boxy will let Ceb live.
I mean, he's the one that's calling it, has just been spot on. And his wards too, always watching the movements.
No, mid one. He's struggling. He's struggling. It's a tough game.
Tough game.
Mid lane.
Mickey, though.
He's bringing down Mickey. Mickey's getting low. Mickey will fall. Sumail is able to find a core of Liquid. That's a big kill.
That's a big 60 seconds on him, too. They're pinging Roche, and he has Satanic and the Butterfly. All right.
Okay. Sumail, you know, he's not done yet. He's ready to win this game, Sumail. To the pit they go. Liquid are going to try and contest it. They are without the Dragon Knight, though, for 40 seconds, and there's no buyback. OG, they've been a little careful. With the Inkswell setup, that's going to catch 3 of them with that stun. Roll forward from Tiger. He's in on top of Sumail. Sumail, he'll turn. He's still got timing left on the meta. He's looking towards Tiger. The damage is being done. They're bringing that touchdown.
Sumail, the sunder.
He sundered himself lower. That wasn't a sunder, that was a blunder. But it doesn't matter. He's got the Satanic done, the lifesteal. It heals him back up to full nonetheless. They'll move him with the core though, and Sumail. Has he got any more defensive measures to use with no Manta, no Satanic, but maybe the passive lifesteal's enough. As long as he can keep hitting the targets. Turns over towards Tiger. He's getting low, finally gets finished off. He'll buy back. He wants to come back to this fight and join the rest of his team. QUALIFIER's already been able to pick up a triple kill. Multiple buybacks coming out from both sides. Tiger and Boxy buying back on Liquid. Sumail and Ceb and Saxa buying back on OG. Roshan still stands. The true victor here at half HP. He's still alive for now.
The Satanic actually almost coming into... Like, he gets the Sunder, I believe, to save a teammate, and then he tries to Satanic and heal up. That was kind of cool the way he did that. Liquid now have their fighting force. DK has respawned. Mickey has Dragon Form in 20 seconds. They keep sending the Wolves in, and they get these Infus stuns.
Sumail, he's still full HP though. Mid one not quite the same to be said for him. He's low. Boxy tries to change into the high ground, but Notail's there waiting. Turns with a punch up. Boxy, he's committed deep for this. Sumail steps across. They take down Boxy. It's a dieback on the puck. Boxy gone for 90 seconds. A huge opening for OG to step back into the Roche pit and finish this Roshan off. Liquid, are they going to be able to intervene? Ceb laying down cogs, trying to block off ports of entry. As Mickey commits with a BKB, the big old dragon ready to start fighting here with the Elder Dragon form back up. This fight's been on so long. He looks over towards Sumail. Sumail, he needs help. Is he going to get it? Manta's already been used. He cannot get anything off. That's a dieback from Sumail. They turn over towards Ceb. Ceb falls also. As OG, they put everything into that fight, but at the end of the day, it did not matter. Liquid able to still come in, clean up Mickey with the Dragon Form. He's going to run straight down mid. There's 3 dead on OG, none of them with buybacks available. Only mid one and Notel left to hold, and there's not much of a hold that these two can offer against the power of Liquid's heroes. Mickey jumping in, Dragon Tail stun onto Notel underneath the tier 4 towers. They'll kill him off. Mid one will survive. He's able to stun Mickey, but that's all he can offer. He's the only one left alive on OG. Liquid have all the space in the world to run down mid, take this tier 3, take the racks, and almost certainly more. Now we saw sort of in that last engagement that really has any sort of items to play with here at the 31-minute mark. And in that situation, if sumail gets compromised in the fights, the fight is just over.
There's just so much. I mean, he still has a ways for it. He at least has a BKB to play around some of the disables now, but here we go.
Oh no, this ain't the plan for Sumail. He's been caught out. The snowball buys him some time. They turn over towards Bikin. The double dagon bringing Sumail low. Sumail pots the BKB and the Metamorphosis. He wants to commit for this fight. They've already lost their Shadow Demon and mid one's left. QUALIFIER tries to take a bit of a poke onto Notel, but he is scared of the TB. QUALIFIER keeping his distance. They turn back in. Mickey committing, finding the stun. Sumail in trouble. Sumail will fall. He's dead without buyback. Triple kill for QUALIFIER. Boxy finishing the game there almost certainly with that Dagon blast to the face of mid one. GG is called and the 0% is confirmed. 54-12, 33k lead to Liquid. It's another great win from them. These lads, they've stepped it up yesterday and today.